bad for the company. Why? Because if you are in nationalist country like China, like Japan, like maybe some kind of Indonesia, something about that, or Malaysia, then it creates a bad morale or bad publicity among you. But if you are in countries which is very open, which is capitalist nature countries, then it is we don't care about the bad
Sir,
morale or bad publicity. Yes, David.
sir, um, is it right to say that countries that have the outsourcing policy are mostly in surplus?
No, because we have Pakistan, which is very open to outsourcing, but still it is developing and it has negative deficit. We have Bangladesh, which is also outsourcing in outsourcing business, but it has negative surplus. It is developing country.
I mean, yeah, it all depends on the condition, whether it's developing or already developed. But
No, maybe it's not, or maybe not right. Because outsourcing means wherever you can find the cheapest thing, you hand over that job to that department or that country where you can find the cheapest thing over there. So many African countries, they are outsourcing, but they are underdeveloped or they are developing. Right? It's not about the whole country is making just one good. No, there are different parts. You can say that. For example, cobalt is coming from Congo. So all the electronics, it covers 80% of the electronics, cobalt. It's a very nice conductor. It's used in iPhone, in your laptops, in your mobile phones, in everything electronically that you are using. So 80% of the world is using cobalt from Congo, right? And they make excellent conductors over there as well. So they don't have any surplus over there, right? So any question regarding outsourcing? Okay, now a different example. The trade volume among countries. So the annual international trade. Hello, David. Can you hear us? Okay. So the annual international trade volume.
yes, sir.
What you were saying?
Hello, can you hear me?
No, we can't hear you. Okay, you can ask your question from WeChat group. I will be answering over there.
Oh.
So, okay. So the trade volume between United States and other countries, about 20% of all the US exports are to Canada. So this is just for your own information that Canada, China, Mexico, and Japan are likely to key exporters to US, and together they are responsible for more than half of the value of US imports. Okay, so let's move to the next slide. Okay, this is exhibit 2.3 from your book, and it shows that US exports around the countries. So you can see the nature of the scale of US exports to all over the world. See? And it's in billions of dollars. So 26 billion exports are in Hong Kong, 90 billion are in China, 3 billion in Pakistan, 6 billion in Russia, 251 billion in Canada, Brazil, 35 billion. It's like that. Also, this is another viewpoint of US exports. And these are the imports. So you can say that who are the biggest partner? The biggest partner of US export, not China. And this is in 2008. It's in Canada. And imports, the biggest imports are coming from China. So it's like that, just to give you the level of understanding that what is going on in US. And now the trend in US balance of trade. So up till now, any question? Nicola, any question?
No, so far, no. Sorry.
Chloe, any question?
No, sir.
Carolina, are you with me?
Yes, may want to.
Good, 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 good. So let's talk about this slide. So the US balance of trade deficit increased substantially from 1997 to 2008. And in 2008 and 9, it is the financial crisis in which US economic condition weakened and the US demand for foreign products and services decreased. It means US imports decreased. So in recent years, the US annual balance of trade deficit with the China has exceeded $200 billion. It means US is not exporting to China as much as it is importing from China. So imports are 200 billion more than exports for US. So any country balance of trade can change substantially over time. It depends the level of technology you are employing and level of services and goods that you are providing. So this is US balance of trade over time from 1992 to 2012. You can see the rate of change. In financial crisis, you can see this kind of stuff. And now factors affecting international trade. That how international trade can be increased or decreased. Number one is cost of labor. So what does it mean? It means firms in countries where labor costs are low commonly have an advantage when competing globally, especially in labor intensive countries. What does it mean?
Excuse me, I want to ask, is it only me that the quality of the screen sharing is read the text?
Yeah, it's the same for me too.
Okay, you are not having a clear voice?
Yeah, it's
We can clearly.
Okay, what we can do, we can end this meeting right now and we can start a new meeting. Maybe that will...
You can try to share the screen again.
Yeah, maybe you stop sharing it and reshare.
So what we need to do right now?
Stop sharing.
Can you stop sharing your screen and then start sharing again?
Okay. Let me do that again.
Thank you.
I cannot find. Okay, here. So can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Okay, let me do it for how is that? Can you hear?
Still the same.
Still the same.
Okay, so
Still blurry.
what can we do?
Maybe restart the meeting then, I don't know.
Okay, let's restart our meeting and then we try to see what is the real cause.
Okay.